Superstar not available event occurred. Yeah. Excellent. That sounds like it's bound to be great. Jerry Lynn. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Only a small accident.
Yeah, it's not half my roster getting banned.
Yeah. So for anybody just coming back, or if it's your first time playing Journey of Wrestling, it's me versus Evans. We've just had our third pay-per-view, was it?
Yeah, I believe so, because I think we started with a pay-per-view.
Yeah. So if you've not seen them, go back, because, previous episodes and all that good jazz. Evans is going to book his weekly Sunday show. And we are down to 6 segments, because we have been sucking at this whole booking malarkey.
Yeah, that is one way of putting it.
Yes, it is.
An accurate way of putting it, you might say.
Yes. You get the small superstar event of, oh no, my car broke down, I'll be back next week, boss. And if you want to see what happened to my superstars when their superstar event occurred, or whatever it was, go back to episode, I guess, technically 2, unless we're calling the draft episode 0, which I think we are. As strange as it sounds. So yeah, go back episode 1, see what happened to a few of my superstars.
So I'm just going to stick with what works at the moment, because I need absolutely every last viewer and buy I can get. So it's going to be an all killer, no filler kind of show.
I mean,
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, that's what all shows should be, all killer, no filler. But
you're actually right. But that's just not the case when I keep booking the likes of Axel Rotten and Just Incredible. If we're being completely honest here.
Yes.
Well, let's figure out this tag team. So, the champions are Van Dam and Sabu are heels. Let's make a face tag team. Saman Chono, Dreamer's doing nothing. Oh, Dreamer and Taz. Akiyama's doing nothing. I think it's going to be Judd Akiyama and Axel Rotten. I don't want to do that. That is the exact right sign you should make upon hearing that. Sandman and Sting when the Don Fry thing's over, because I'm blowing that off. Sandman and Sting. Yep, Sandman and Sting. I'm gonna make it work. You'll see. You'll all see.
Okay. Are you gonna be like the odd couple? Is it?
No, it's gonna be just brilliant. You'll see. Because there's a vampire man and a sleepy man, nightmares. I don't know.
Knightmare
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Even though their faces. Also playing off Sting and Don Fry, and I could do Don Fry and Shamrock. Don Fry and Shamrock sounds pretty fucking A-OK to me. Now that I say it out loud.
Everything gonna go smash.
MMA lads have MMA fights.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
How's that for pure?
Exactly. Like, ignore this shit here. Like, fucking Fry and Shamrock is as pure as it gets. Right, I'm good, I believe. Let me take one last look at this. Okay, all yours, mate.
Right. Let's see what's gone wrong. I don't care.
Charles Nelson is, no, it's not. I was going to say Charles Nelson is Viscera, but it's not. He's Nelson something else.
Nelson Frazier.
There you go.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I don't think that's Viscera. Let's see what Regal says. Oh my, everybody's just going to leave me.
Look at this way, you can sign more people.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, fuck.
Scout is high on drugs. You need to give him a lot more.
Can't afford much more.
Well, that's unfortunate, but if you want Steve Regal, yeah, there you go.
Oh well.
See you in 6 months, Steve.
Oh, it's only 5.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It is only 5 months.
Yeah. Oh well. Shit happens. As usual, who's depressed?
Mick.
I just did Mick and he was all like, no, go away, leave me alone. Oh, Vampiro, what could be wrong with Vampiro? I don't know.
Play the fucking track! Play that fucking track!
And you asked, and he shall receive!
Why? Why are you doing that? You don't even want him.
I fail to see a point.
I'm saying you're wasting your time. You might as well reassure someone you actually want to keep. Because now when you piss off Mick Foley, that's going to be way worse for you than me getting Vampiro, isn't it? See, now you're deliberately harming yourself just to fucking spite me.
Oh, I know. It's fun now. It's just going to be a complete disaster later.
I mean, fun it might be, but also seems maybe a tad pointless.
Oh, it is.
Because you know me, I'd rather win than be happy.
Exactly, yeah.
So you fucking yourself over only works to my benefit, ultimately.
Correct. Let us do... Nobody's masked.
Well, depends what you call a mask. Is face paint a mask?
Not a mask you can rip off. I mean, unless you're taking the face with it, and then that's just getting a bit gruesome.
I mean, who better do it with than Vampiro?
Goldust is winning 2-1. I'm going to be really annoying and probably end it on as even. So we'll never know who is the better wrestler, will we?
I suppose not.
Unless we go back to the previous video and check the comments.
Hey, YouTube interaction.
Yeah.
Woo.
I think when you put Taker in with something else. Oh, it's been doing that weird thing where it's got two feuds. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, because one's a heel. I'll go scroll back up because one's fighting the darkness, which is the heel turn.
Oh,
one.
yeah. And then...
But then you also have them in the disrespect as well. Like you set one up and then did the other, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I fucked up.
It's very possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
And probable.
If only there was some way we could go back and see what everything you've done in this game somehow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why we could do that.
Nah, if only the technology existed to record these games.
Oh, well.
Someday, Sif. Someday.
Yeah.
We'll get there. As a society, we'll get there.
We
We
shall.
can record video games and then put them on the internet
Yeah.
for people to watch.
And maybe one day I'll actually finish booking this last match instead of just scrolling through it like an idiot. Nah.
Let's be honest, the more scrolling you can do, the more talking bollocks I can do. And that's just good YouTube content.
Oh, yes. That's the good
Much
shit.
better than you scrolling.
It is. Oh, just book a match, will you? Somebody needs to take the pin.
Wow. I honestly wish you could set that in multi-man matches. Like, it's one thing to pick the winner, but I also want to say, no, this guy's going to lose.
Yeah, that is one thing I would like to see added.
Like, have it do all the normal morale changes and whatnot and add on whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, just be like, oh, I want this person to lose via this, just to add to the feud and
Yeah.
story.
When I have my 3-man match, I want Axel Rotten to lose every single time, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. We're going to have Kenny Shamrock.
Yeah, and the other thing, we're choosing who loses, even if in just like a simple tag team match, it can lead to a feud between the tag team. Be like, look, we win, but when we lose, it's your fault because you get pinned, you tap out.
Chodo and Sandman doing work. You lads can come in and win straight away. Start the feud. God, look at them lads go. And then, fuck you, Giant. Get rid of that horrible feud that was dead on arrival. Dull worker, the Giant. That's not fair.
No.
Anyway, that whole thing sucked. Away you go.
Yeah.
I did my entire show in the time it took you to book one segment.
Correct. Oh, you know what?
Wow.
Oh, what? Will I?
Big heel victory to start off the show straight after the pay-per-view.
Go on. Right, can't say I didn't let Vampiro win.
I mean, did he win? No, let's be honest. In that match, you would never get the pin. It doesn't matter.
No, but you got to win.
Sure.
This is our Foley. It's fine, it's blown off, nobody cares.
Wow.
I can't remember who won last time, but that will tell me who won last time. Ooh, we both won last time. Here's a weekly sloth, so maybe I should just put them in segments. Here's weekly sloth.
That's maybe a bit unfair on real Triple H, I think.
I think it is, yeah. But that's what it is. Maybe we can get rid of it, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's give it to Vader, seeing as he's a monster. Who's going to come on top? Let's give it to Paige. Well, at least it wasn't 0 stars.
How dare you?
Look at that. Vampiro even gets to win a section.
Wow.
This is all very wow.
You had a push-up contest between Scott Steiner and Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look at that. I had a halfway decent show for once.
You did. And you gained
about time.
fans.
It's been a while.
I gained...
It's been a while.
Oh, good God.
There's a clip. Next.
Maybe we'll stick to just a video of it and no audio. I refuse to put my ears through that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't do that.
No. I'll just mute the clip. It'll be fine.
Anyway, am I going here? Scouting and things, stuff that's happening. Right, I got so many C's that I can't use them yet. Where do I see my reputation and so on? Stats, maybe?
I think it's in job and companies. So I'll tell you your company rep. We're
rep. Yeah, I want to know how close I am to rep 2. Is the thing, but I guess I'll find that out halfway through a pay-per-view. Or hang on, does it tell me if I mouse over anything? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. This is going to go here, this can go here, this can go here, and that's going to go there, and then I'm going to switch it to you. Go! Start the clock.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
No, you definitely shouldn't put a clock on this and a stopwatch and, Jeremy Clarkson talking about lap times.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's fine. I can work with that.
Oh, hang on, I got one left. I didn't realise. Thought I had...
Oh, wait. I'll double check mine in a minute.
Yeah, you definitely should. I didn't realise I had another one to go. That's cool. So now I got to think about what I'm doing here. Here. And Dreamer Taz can go here. Okay, let's... Oh, you check your thing first. Yeah, I've got one more.
Good idea. Thank you, right.
Very welcome.
Yes.
See, I'm a sporting player. I don't try and fuck you over.
No.
Just, again, another instance of...
Yeah. Okay.
Another one to put in the chronicle of our amazing tale of you being an asshole to me and me actually being a very generous player. And yet somehow I have the reputation of being a dickhead and you don't.
Oh, what did you say? Like anthrax through the post, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
1, 2, 2, 0. Tommy. Muscle Storm Tour. Yeah.
I do kind of like the name Muscle Storm Tour.
It's pretty good. I wish I could say I came up with it, but no, it's very much already in the game.
Yeah.
That's all Japan. Well, let's have Sandman do a thing. Ooh, look at that shit for Sandman. I want to get these lads over as a tag team. Oh dear.
Get that 1%. Sabu suffered an injury.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh well.
So you're gonna have to vacate. Do you want to vacate it before the next pay-per-view?
No, I can do a segment to vacate it, can't I? Oh no, because we're on the pay-per-view right away, aren't we?
Yeah. See, I'm actually being nice for a change. Don't get used to it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
No, I will never get used to it. Don't you worry. That's not a thing that's going to happen.
No.
Well, now away you go.
Right. Let's do stuff. Oh, we can win that. Oh, we had some cool spots.
Like that game on the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a Bam Bam. Promo ambush. Lead balloon. Ooh, what are we going to do with this one? And Taker's coming out. Who does he want to face next? He wants to face Stone Cold. Who'da thunk it? Yeah, go smash.
Before you continue,
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that your event package for your pay-per-view brought it up to a -2 hype. You have negative hype for a pay-per-view.
I've negative hyped my pay-per-view.
That's what that would imply to me.
That's quite impressive. What was that? That's the championship details. At least they're happy enough about that. Yeah, so I've just basically turned people off from my pay-per-view.
It would seem so.
Good work. Oh well.
Time for the Muscle Storm tour.
Yeah. Muscle Storm Tour.
Let's see what else we can do. Nothing silly, because I'm pure pro wrestling.
Have a kidnapping.
I think they're just going to have a fight right before their first blood match. I think that makes all the sense in the world.
But what if during the fight one of them draws blood?
This game wouldn't do that.
I know.
I mean, it's a lovely idea, but like, this game is not at that level. Sure, better wrestler. I mean, in my head, Raven is amazing, but I'm the only person who thinks that.
I'm sure others think Raven's amazing.
And then we'll just do a boring face versus face match that Axel Rotten can lose because fuck Axel Rotten.
Oh, we've run out of people. I guess we do something with Gold Dust.
Yeah, you'll be one short. Because you don't have 3 segments on pay-per-views. So
exactly, that's fine.
Yeah, like I was saying, you have literally 1 tag match and then everything else is singles and then 3 segments and you still can't fill the card.
No.
Like, you literally couldn't have done it with less people and still had a tag title match.
Yeah, so we got no triple threats. The only way to do it would be to break up that tag match, but I don't want to for obvious reasons because...
Yeah, because you've got to have the tag match on the pay-per-view.
Let's give a heel promo to... Oh, shall we? Will we? Yeah, let's give it to Jarrett. Look, I'm going to score 0 stars at some point, so let's just give it to Jarrett.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's looking as good as we can get. Well, I don't think that took as long as I expected.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
We're going to find out.
That's very true. Okay,
No.
fuck you, Axel Rotten.
That was an easy decision.
Yeah, I want the Giant to win 1 or 2, I think. Because he hasn't won in a while, but I do love Kojima, but no.
Could have put him on a losing streak and then have him come out with a promo to address it.
I don't want to do losing streaks. Well...
You just got yourself a nice holy shit moment.
Oh, wow, so I did. That seems about right. Taz hitting Tommy Dreamer with a headbutt, that would make sense.
Yeah. Although it did knock both of them out.
Again, that seems about right.
Yeah.
It's Taz and Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Five-star Sting.
Oh.
And this is the blow-off to this. Sting is over as hell.
Can they make the match 5 stars? No.
Well, no, because it's still Don Fry. I mean, I love him, but, you know. We're going to have Raven carry on winning. Thank you very much. Because I loves me some Raven.
Decisions. This was the hardest day of my life.
So, right, here's what I'm thinking, okay? I'm blowing this feud off. This is like the main event feud. This is going into the main event, one of these two.
Main event. Ooh.
My thing is I don't know how many faces and heels I have right now. So I'm wondering who I want to win this. Like, so in my head, the theory of how I booked it makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said they're going into the main event. What is...
Well, in theory, that's what the feud is, right?
Oh, main event push. Oh, I'm with you. Yeah. But
also, you could argue, because Chono's 800, he's already there as what the game calls a main event.
Yeah.
And Sandman isn't. So if I have Chono win, then that makes sense.
But you'd also... I mean,
but what if I have Sandman win and Chono goes up as well because Sandman puts some, I
was about to say, did Chono start off in the main event, or has he worked his way up?
No. They were both 700 odd.
Well, I guess giving Chono the win does mean that, he's got his main event push.
So here's the other thing I'm thinking, right? Maybe if I hit Sandman, he goes to 800 and that counts as main event anyway. And this is the feud blown off and he's in the main event. The reason why I'm thinking about it is I don't know how many main event heels and faces I have. So imagine this in a different context. I can either pick the face main eventer or I could pick a heel main eventer. I don't know which I need.
I was about to say, what's perfect? Is he heel or face?
He is heel.
So if you give him the face to chomp on...
But I've already got him a feud set up, I think.
But what about further down the line?
Well, we'll worry about that when I get to it. I've got plenty of other people. I don't need to make someone for Kurt right now. So I'm doing Jun Akiyama.
Okay.
Can I look at my thing halfway through and come back to this?
I think so. I might moan at you. Just give it a manage and see what happens. No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit Chono then. So be it. I don't think... Well, you think about it, it would have been 43 I'd have had to get from Sandman winning. That wasn't going to happen.
No.
So... Ultimately, I probably way overthought the video game side of this more than I had to. But this is how I play every game ever, so... Yeah, it's how it has to be.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like I've pissed you off or anything and you really want to win.
No, that would never happen.
No.
Letter of clinic from Kurt Hennig. He's got to be like face of the company by now, surely. Come on, he's put on 5-star classics.
It's not even said he's anywhere near it.
Well, no, it said he was on his way to becoming at some point.
Oh, okay.
And what's my show? 3 3/4. Where you go.
Right. Yes, we are sure. And the predictions say Stone Cold, Kane, Eddie Taker, Jushin.
I don't think that's happening.
No. Methium. So I can't even remember. Methenium. Oh.
That could be completely wrong. I don't know. I couldn't find a pronunciation anywhere. I got to piss around on YouTube for a bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm struggling enough myself with you telling me how you think it's pronounced.
Yeah, well, I think it's Methenium.
Yeah.
But I ain't no scientist.
No.
Mathematician, sure.
But not the science.
Not so much.
No. We can continue like that because I got a plan.
It's always good to have a plan.
It is. Salves. Got cheat, yes.
You had the face cheat to win?
They're both face.
Okay. In a friendly contest, you had a face cheat to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Mrs. Foley's baby boy is not happy. Easy to please my fucking arse.
Well. Maybe you didn't book him so poorly, he wouldn't be so unhappy.
There, have that. It doesn't seem to have worked very well.
No.
Let's give him a title change. Anybody injured yet? No, that's fine. Tournament around masking. Ooh, am I blowing this one off? I didn't really think this one out. I know DDP's retiring going to part-time, but I've chosen poorly.
I mean, you just have Mass Kane, so you have DDP win, surely.
Yeah.
I thought that was what you were doing all the way through. Is there anything that makes sense?
It does.
Because then you give Kane a new gimmick.
Yeah.
Instead of Corporate Kane, you make him Wizard Kane or something. I don't know. Ninja Kane.
Yeah, Giant Ninja Kane.
Yep.
Very well.
Shit.
Yeah, very well done.
Still lost fans.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania, that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense. So on that note, see you later.
See ya. Who is wider, Rhino or Otis Dozovich? Who looks more like a fridge? Is there anyone else who looks more like a fridge? No, for example, Taz. Who is more like a fridge? I have no idea. I don't know. You come up with something.
I think we're going to go with which wrestler reminds you the most of a fridge.
Brock Lesnar. Fucking Vanilla Gorilla himself.
Yeah. And you can't say Lawrence Taylor.
Well, no, because he's not the fridge. The fridge is William Perry.
Okay.
So. Boom.
But am I still not technically right?
No.
Well, you can't say Lawrence Taylor.
Well, you could say Lawrence Taylor, but that's not the footballer called the fridge. You know?
So what was Lawrence Taylor called?
LT, mostly.
Oh, original.
Yeah, they do that a lot. It's my least favourite thing about American sports. Like, it's what really pisses me off about baseball for, like, everyone. Like, for example, Alex Rodriguez is A-Rod. Ivan Rodriguez, I-Rod. Just, like, fucking just, like, first letter and then first syllable. Like, just think of anything remotely imaginative. And it's just,
Well, I suppose you could call it A-Rod Rodders. Or Dave.
yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing you get in... I suppose it's no different from, like, in every English sport. Everyone's just something E, or, you know, like, so, as you know, watch cricket, it's all like Stokesy and Rooty and, you know, Woody and all that stuff. It's like, come on.
Let's stick a Y on the name. That's that's just really kind of boring.
Yeah.
But then again,
but then some cricket nicknames are terrible. So, for example, there's a bowler for Australia called Pat Cummins, right? And his teammates call him Cider.
Okay.
As in, come insider.
Oh, okay.
It's not great, is it?
It's not. I mean, you've had to put in a fair bit of work. He's Pat Cummins. Okay. So Cider.
So they just call him Cider.
Yeah. I mean...
But also they also call him Cum Dog.
Oh, okay.
And of course, because it's cricket, and there's a stump microphone, and also extra because there's no one in the stadiums. All you hear is cum dog, cider, cider, cum dog, cider. But also, it's not just... This was also happening before the stadiums were empty. So, right before the pandemic, England were playing in South Africa. And a guy for South Africa was batting called Vernon Philander. And he hits the ball away, ball gets thrown in by a fielder. And he kind of just doesn't move, and he gets in the way of Joss Butler, who's catching it. And Joss Butler's just angry as fuck at him. He's just there on the stump mic, because he's the wicketkeeper, just crouched down right by his steps, called... Move, you fucking knobhead. Just like, again and again, just call him a knobhead just the entire time. And it's just, you don't get that in other sports. Like football, sure, they're all calling each other, whatever. You don't hear any of it. Cricket's great. I love cricket. Anyway, wrestling.
Yes, wrestling.
Oh, I could tie this together.
Oh.
The NXT, the Pat McAfee, the War Games thing, when they came out with the cricket bats.
Yes.
Right? Only Lorcan and his cricket bats. There's 2 cricket bats. You'd have to get this off the network and show the clip. And one of them is very clearly a cricket bat. And one of them is what someone made out of foam from memory, having seen a cricket bat once 35 years ago while drunk. It looks nothing. It's hilarious how bad this rubber cricket bat looks. And you'll see it, like, one's got a yellow handle and looks completely real, and one's got a black handle, looks like the fakest shit known to man. And it's the only thing I could see in that match. There you go. Wrestling and cricket intertwined. I did it, Sif.
You did. Well done. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That's okay.
And then you can put Lord Alfred Hayes with the cricket bat over his shoulder.
Yes, we can.
There you go.
Right.
Outro done.